Accessible research summary. Medicaid programs that pay family caregivers to provide personal care. Personal care services, such as those that help with activities of daily living, like bathing, dressing, and toileting, are important to help keep people with intellectual and developmental disabilities out of institutions. Yet, the majority of people with IDD do not receive formal personal care services. Because of this shortage, unpaid family members often have to fill gaps and provide care without being paid to do so. There are many benefits to paying family members to provide personal care services, including cost effectiveness and better outcomes because of increased experience with their family member. The purpose of this study was to examine how the largest providers of long-term services and supports for people with IDD, Medicaid Home and Community-Based Services, or HCBS, 1915C waivers, allowed family members to be paid to provide personal care services in 2014. Key findings: 75% of personal care services allowed family to be paid for providing personal care. Reasons why waivers allowed family members to be paid included recognition that family members know their relative best, and ability to provide services in underserved and remote areas. Who was allowed to be paid to provide care? Parents or legal guardians, 76%, siblings, 26%, spouses, 19%, other relatives such as grandparents, aunts and uncles, and cousins, 75%. $16,610 of spending was projected per participant per year for those personal care services that allowed family members to be paid caregivers. Because this research is based on how states projected allocating services and not how they actually did, more research is needed to determine how many families are actually able to utilize paid family caregiving. It is also important for research to examine how effective it is to pay family as providers through HCBS waivers, especially in terms of outcomes. This Accessible Research Summary Brief series is brought to you by the Institute on Disability and Human Development at University of Illinois at Chicago.